What's up, YouTube? It is your boy King Long, and today I want to do doing the other story time and how to bust my head and shit. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy my story times and be live. Alright. So that day, so I was in a pool earlier that day, and I was chilling with little kids. They was my one of my cousins and shit. Alright. So then, can't explain. So then we were having fun at the pool. We were racing and yeah. So then I went back in the house. No, I went back to the other apartment, not in the house. So then I just went to take a quick chill. So then I looked up, it was about to storm. So after I went back to my house. So then after that, I decided to jump. So then after that, I ran down the stairs going to my other apartment, which is actually my apartment. So then I ran down the stairs. So then I decided to jump so I could land. So then I could land on the building, on the floor. And then I bust my head on the ceiling. And I started bleeding too. So then after that, I was like screaming. Ow! I was feeling hella pain in my head. So then after I was feeling all that pain, my brother was like, why would you jump on the stairs in the first place? I was like, I wanted to jump on the stairs. I didn't know the ceiling was there. So so then my brother we went in the bathroom, and my brother was like, he was like holding my head and shit, and he was putting water on it and trying to hold it with a tissue, knowing that it was blood was coming down real quick. So then my bro, he called my dad. I mean, he was screaming. So then he was screaming at him and my bro. They was kind of arguing a bit. I'm not gonna tell you how the argument went. So then after that, my bro he gave the phone to me so I can explain. So I was like, Dad, I was like, my head is bleeding. You gotta come real quick. So then, my dad, he's like, I'll be coming real quick. Then after that, my dad he asked me, how did you bust your head on the top? I was like, I jumped down the stairs and so then I jumped down the stairs. So I was like, I jumped down the stairs and yeah. So then he's like, this boy's an idiot. What's wrong with him? This is why I can't do stuff with. This is why I don't like you going outside, cause of this idiot. So he wasn't exactly like that, but he did say something. He did call me dumb and shit. But then, so then he took me into the hospital. So then he took me in the hospital, and so then they had to trim my hair a little bit so they can actually put stitches on my head. First they asked, how do you bust your head? I had to explain again. I ran down the stairs and jumped. Then I jumped Yo, then I tried to land, I busted my head. Plus the sun was so low too. Anyway, so then, so then they asked me why you did that for. I was like, I was just trying to have fun. So then, so then they checked my blood pressure and shit. And yeah, everything was alright except for my head, of course. So then they went. So then I went into the bed. They put stitches in my head. Before they put stitches, they had to trim my hair a little bit. I won't cut it soon anyway. So they had to trim my hair. And they like using scissors and shit. So then they put stitches. It kind of did hurt though. So then after they put stitches on it, uh, they told me don't be going. They said do not swim for 5 days unless you want scorch. So then I was like, they say make sure you put antibiotic and shit. I'll show y'all. And like I was saying, they said make sure you put antibiotic, and which is this. I should never have it with not acting dumb, but yeah. They say put antibiotic. Don't go swimming for 5 days, which means I couldn't go to the swimming party if I wanted to. Uh, and yeah, and I heard that swimming party was lit too. I wish I went there, but yeah, I couldn't go. So then, I, so then after that, my dad was like, "What made you jump in the first place? Thought you was in the swimming pool shit." No, he's like, "What made you jump in the first place? He thought you in this." My parents knocked. Hello. Alright. Like I was saying, he was, he's like, "You thought you were in the swimming pool or what?" So I was like, "Nah. We would not be in here in the first place if we wasn't jumping on the steps." Idiot. Damn. So then. So then after that, we went into the stores. Yeah, and we bought the cream. I also bought this wave cap because I want to cut my hair. So and some, and we bought some chips. I tried to get a cinnamon toast crunch. She was like, "If we don't go, put it back." Just, and I was mad as shit. And he told me that. But he did almost get the big ass bag of chips though, which is clutch. Excuse me. I wish I went to church today. Like I was saying. So then I caught a big ass bag of chips. I basically did ate them. So then after that, we went home and shit. And then I put cream on me. And not only that, I just basically rested and shit. So then after that, I basically put it on like twice a day. And yeah. So then after that, and my shit. Always gotta, I always gotta come home. But like I was saying, after that, I went. I don't know what I'm saying. So then the next day, I went into the gym, do my thing, lift some weights. That shit did not stop me from going in the gym. Although my head was hurting still. They did not say not to go lift weights. And not like I had a concussion or stuff. I went in the gym, played some hoops, and yeah. So then also I had to do a lot of explaining to the because people was asking me what I was doing in text messages. I was like, recovered from injury. So then they was like, what happened? It's like I busted my head. I say, what you do? Yeah. That's what I told them to do. They was like, you're dumb as shit. I was like, yeah. And one person was like, oh, you too big for you doing this. Don't be doing it again. So I was like, yeah, I can't be doing it again. But this is my last time jumping on the stairs, though. Never doing it again. But anyway, wait, no, I'm not done yet. I was about to close it out. I have more stuff to add. Then on Monday, yeah, I went back in a hospital. They removed my stitches. They still warn me, don't be swimming. Like, if you're going to be swimming, don't go under water or stuff. So for health, and they say watch out for infections, especially if I don't take care of it. I have been taking care of it though, and yeah. Yeah, I've been taking care of it, and I've been making sure I take care of my body too. And yeah, and when I was moving my stitches, it's kind of did hurt though. But they was taking like 2 hours to just to call my name. I hate when you sit in the waiting room so long. So then, yeah, I went back home, did my thing again, go in the gym, and yeah. So, yeah, that's gonna do it for today. If you want me to do more story times, like this video, go subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram. Alright. I'm doing